summarize it. Okay. So lookup cache, this is the sequence. Parameter it will check, parameter and variable, and then lookup cache is it will check next lookup cache, and then it will read the data from source. Okay, these are the caches we have: static, dynamic, persistent. Static is nothing but the data cache will not update during the runtime. So based on the condition, we will cache the memory, the source record data, and then we will load into the target table. So during runtime, here the cache is not updated. If you take a dynamic lookup cache, when you enable dynamic lookup cache in lookup transformation, by default you will get a no lookup row column. Okay, and we have the properties 0, 1, 2. 0 is nothing but no change, 1 is insert, 2 is update. So when you are enabled the dynamic lookup cache, it will memory all the data in cache, and it will compare each and every record. You should have a primary key on this. So based on the primary key only, we can able to insert new record or update new record. So here it will compare in the lookup cache. So if it is the same record is coming, it will mark it as 0, which is nothing but no change. So it will not insert or update in the target table. If it is a new record, it will make it as 1, and it will insert the new record in target table. If it is updated record, it will mark it as 2, and we will update in the target table. And by using dynamic lookup cache, we can eliminate the duplicate records. Okay. So once the task is completed, even the static or dynamic cache, it will be vanished in the data integration servers. The dynamic lookup cache, here it will be, the cache will be updated during runtime only. When it is a static, it will not update the lookup cache. So persistence is nothing but we will be saving the entire cache in some directory. The default directory will be there for the persistent cache. So after running the job, we will be having the cache. Whatever we created here the cache memory, we can save the cache here by using persistent. When it comes to static dynamic, we cannot save the cache memory. So after completing the task, it will vanish. But using persistent, we can save the cache. So how we can make use of this persistent cache? So if we'll be creating the task flows, here in each mapping task, if we create a dynamic cache, so for every time whenever the mapping task is running, so it will create a dynamic cache, and once the task is completed, it will vanish it. So the same scenario for all the mapping tasks. Okay. So for to run each mapping task, if it is taking 10 minutes of time, so in this way, the total approximate time is 40 minutes to run this entire flow. In this case, if we enable persistent cache, so in one mapping task, we will enable this persistent cache and recache. So whenever this job is running, the first job, we can save this cache in one directory, and for other, by using recache, it will access the same directory and whatever the persistent cache name we define. So based on that define, uh, we need to give the same persistent cache name in all the other mapping tasks, so that it will recache. It will go and check in the persistent cache directory, and it will access it, and it will make use of the cache for the rest of the mapping task. So in this way, we can eliminate approximately 30 minutes of time. So to run this entire flow, we can just run in a 10 minutes of time. So majorly we will use this persistent cache for optimization for the to improve the performance of our mapping task. Okay. So let's see one scenario how we can make use of this dynamic cache.
Okay.
Okay, I'm creating now mapping underscore dynamic cd. Right. take source. So what take here? So I have this source customer dynamic. So in source, what are the columns we have? Customer ID, name, mobile, city. Okay. So here I'll take lookup and target is so in SCD tab, do I need to enable truncatable option? Truncatable,
No,
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 right?
no.
Hmm. So on lookup and target. This is the target function, and I'm looking upon target. Okay, return any row. You go here, go to advanced. Here you can see lookup cache enabled. By default, it is a static cache. Okay, lookup cache persistent is a recache from lookup source. If you are using persistent, we need to enable these two conditions, these two properties. And come down, you can see the dynamic lookup cache. And when you enable the dynamic lookup cache, so it should be insert else update. So we need to enable this as well. And so we need to hold the old values as well, right? So output is old value on update. Output old value on update. What is this? Defines whether old value for output port will be output when updating a row in a dynamic cache. So we need to maintain history, right? So old record should be there and then updated record should be there, correct? So for that we need to enable this. So whenever you are enabling dynamic lookup cache, you need to make sure these three properties should be enabled. Okay. So when you enable
Okay,
this, we should get the one more column here. We need to get one field mapping. Prefixes is underscore. Okay. Lookup condition. Customer name. So customer ID equal to is customer. Go to advanced. Now you can see field mapping we got enabled. Okay, in advance we need to enable all these properties. So when you enable all this, we'll get a field mapping here. Okay, so here what and all we need to map here. So this is the field mapping is nothing but here. So insert else update we have given, right? So for that we need to map it here.
Okay.
Yeah. So based on which we need to update customer key, customer ID, customer ID, and then so here we have a MD5 function because we need to compare all the columns here. Okay. So in the starting SCD type one, so we were discussed about the MD5 function, right? To compare all the values. Instead of comparing all the
Yeah, yeah.
values manually, so you can just create this MD5 function, and in this MD5 function we can compare all the columns. Okay, the entire here we will be comparing all the columns, right? Here it will create one checksum value, which is a 32-bit value. It will create. So in conditions, so in expression, so we will compare it. Only we will compare source MD5 checksum not equal to lookup MD5 checksum. So instead of comparing each and every column, so we can just compare only one column. Okay, lookup
Okay,
cache
okay.
fields.
So this is also performance wise. This is good. This MD5
Performance wise, it's not like that.
comparison.
Just for comparing purpose, it will be very easy.
Okay, okay. As an alternative. Okay.
Yeah. And then lookup condition, it is a lookup object, and source filter. We need to look up on the active record only, right? And the date, the date of, let me take some future value, 12, 12, 2050, comma, 9, date. Yeah. So this is the filter condition which I'm looking up. Return fields. Here return fields what we need to get. So these are all from target, right? So we need to get only customer key, customer ID, and we don't need customer name, mobile, city, effective date, and date. So we should get MD5 function and MD5. So these I can remove it. So now we are done with lookup. Let's take expression. So we need to create effective date and dates, right? So here I'll create MD5 function one. So let's add to 20. So this is a function, okay? This is a built-in function in IICS. If you click on this all functions, See here MD5 it is there, right? Click on this, you will get MD5 of values. So what you need to do is just need to compare all the values. Configure customer ID.
Simply we can give all the column names. That's it,
Yes,
right?
yes. You need to compare customer ID, customer name, phone number, and city. So here if you see this section is a string, right? So it will hold only string value. So wherever we have integers value, right, we need to convert. Okay, customer ID, customer name, mobile number, and then city. So, so it is valid now. You can okay. So and then we need to create underscore effective date. Effective date is nothing but system. Next, and data 31 2015, comma. Okay. Okay. So these are the we need to filter. Then we need to route the data. And so this customer key we don't need this. We can make for this one. MD5 checksum only need to compare. So in router we need to route the data, right? So here we need to create the groups here. So one is for insert. So what we need to do, we need to take new lookup row, right? Where new lookup row equal to 1, it is a insert. Okay. We need to make names where it is taking new lookup row equal to 2. Very complex. Okay, here expression of target, right? So expression Make it as well. Now it is eliminated. Okay. So it is added. So we created groups. Now what we need to do? So, so then we need to take a sequence generator, right?
Yes.
So I will not change anything. Let it be like that. So here this is insert. I map this to insert. This is update insert. And this is update. So insert should go to insert and update to update, and we need to update only the effective date and dates. So here also sequence will be passing same. So update insert. So here what we need to select, it's a data driven. Based on which column we need to update customer key. Okay, here so DD update. Okay, field mapping, smart map. So your customer key is next value. Insert value, then identify function. So to identify effective date, end date, end date. So we will type this. So in update, what we need to map. So it is a target. So data driven DD update. Okay, based on customer key. So in the field mapping, what you need to map, you need to map customer key. Based on customer key only, we will update the end date to effective date. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
So then that's it, I think. So is anything saved? Lookup. All the lookup fields should be mapped to dynamic lookup cache. Customer key MD5. Lookup key should be mapped to dynamic lookup cache. Okay. This is expression lookup. The field mapping. MD5 customer ID. This we need to map. Okay. So lookup condition return fields. Incoming fields, these are source. So lookup cache fields. Just check. Lookup field. Title source fields. Lookup object and target. Okay, now we got it. So custom key. So what values we need to catch? So we need to catch all this. So these are all user defined. So what I'll do, I'll just remove all this effective date, end date, MD5 and customer key. So we don't need all these return fields. These are from the target columns. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So return key, this we not required. Effective date, it's for end date, either you can delete or ignore comparisons. The field mapping, now it is all mapped. Save it. Okay, so we need to update field mapping. Customer key unavailable. So while updating, we should get so what we have done, instead of deleting, we can ignore that customer key. Field mapping, customer key it is not there. Right? Just look up again. Field mapping. So what I'll do, I'll just ignore all the columns. Customer key, effective date, end date, effective date, end date, and default. but here we need to map it, otherwise it will not allow. So 78 days. Let me see if it is there. Still let me show me. So it should map. So still and is deleted in the field mapping. So customer key will be there, but we are not getting customer key. It will come from source, which are coming from the source. Those columns only I need to compare it. In the field mapping, I just mapped the customer ID to customer key, but this column it will not be compared here. In the retail field, I marked it as a ignore comparison. Okay, so it's
Oh,
all
no,
done here.
okay.
Mm. So now we need to create mapping task. So initial and current value is being saved. Okay, so now let me run. So in target, we don't have any data. So we have 7 records, 7 has been loaded. Okay, 7 is there, 7 has been loaded. If you see, it is created a one unique MD5 checksum value. Customer ID we are not getting. Why? So this is insert right. Field mapping, customer ID, customer ID. Okay, here we map the target column. It should be source column, right? So while mapping, you need to be very careful when you are using lookup. Okay, so you need to map only the source columns. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
why we are getting null values for the customer ID. Here also I think same. Yeah. So customer ID. Here we are not using customer ID. Okay. So if I run next time, so what will happen? So next time it should compare, right? So it will take this MD5 checksum, okay, and while inserting, again it will compare with the source MD5 checksum value. So if it is not matching, obviously there might be some update will be there on these columns. Customer ID, name, mobile number, city. If the MD5 checksum value is same, then there is no change in the rest of the columns.
Records.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm. Okay, okay.
So here, okay, run again. Now tell me how many records it will be load here. Whether it will insert update here now.
Now, no, zero.
Why zero records?
Because it is already there, no?
Here you don't have customer ID.
Okay.
Now we are passing customer ID, right?
All, yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
total seven
Yeah,
records
all,
have been
all
inserted.
seven records. Seven records inserted.
See, seven it is inserted. So here we have seven. One more seven records will be loaded. No, it will be updated. Okay. So old records along with the updated records.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how we can use dynamic lookup cache. If you want to eliminate duplicate records, what you need to do, you need to make use of primary key column. So you don't create like SCD type 2. You just try to create just source and target. In target, you take two instances. Okay, so one is for insert, one is for update. That's it. Okay, and take lookup. Use dynamic lookup cache. First, you just insert it, and you
Okay.
insert the same record in the source, and
Mm-mm.
then run the job, and then see whether it is inserting or not. If it is not
Okay.
inserting, then we are eliminating the duplicate records in here itself. Okay.
Okay. Look up itself. Okay.
Yeah, look at itself, we are eliminating the duplicate record. Okay, you try that one. If you have, if you get any issues, then let me know. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So next is, so this is a persistent cache. This is also same. You just create a same mapping. You create same mapping two times. So you go here, mapping, create mapping. So also look up, then target, right? Just take any type company, employee, instead of employee, and just take same table. Look up, put an object, which is target. Now this time what I need to select. So look up persistent cache and then enable recache. So here you can do persistent on. So what is the table variable customer dynamic. So on this name it will create a file. Okay. Then fields like that. So here into that. So just all the columns and just take. Okay, when you run this mapping, it should create one lookup directory. We go here. So it is Informatica program files, cloud secure agent, maps, data integration, data. Here it should be caches. Okay, cache. So here it will create. So this is the default folder, data integration server, data, and then cache. Okay, here it will create a cache. So if I run this,
like parameter files. This one
mm-hmm.
is also having separate folders.
Yes. So when you're running another job, right? So if you enable the same persistent cache, so it will come here and it will check the file. So if it is file is available, this entire file it will look in the lookup cache. Database, database using Python constraint, right? Target, not even target only, right? Yeah. So basically this will do. So it's like parameter only, so it will access from here, okay? So it's not, we don't use this persistent cache very regularly. Okay, okay. This is all about lookup caches and performance tuning. This will take time again. Okay, we'll discuss in next class then this persistent, sorry, this performance tuning.